Let me tell you. Whoa, I'm back. I'm making jokes here, and I got a live microphone. That is not a good combo there. Welcome back to Modern Art Blitz. This is our 61st episode. And my guest right now, Aline Mare.
Aline Mare.
Mare? Say it slow.
Like
Aline?
a horse or a nightmare.
Oh, Aline Mare.
Mare.
Aline Mare. I had an Aline Mare.
It's hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So welcome to Modern Art Blitz. How you been?
Good.
We go way back.
We do actually.
So tell
look
me
at that.
what? Oh,
Sorry.
we're now. Look, if you you go like this, it's like you're floating in it. See,
I'm in my own
you're
world.
floating in it. What are we looking at here?
Well, I thought I'd just give a little glimpse of my ancient performance.
This is your
history.
ancient performance. Can you say what
History.
year?
Actually, this isn't as old as it gets, but
Oh.
so this is probably 22 years ago.
22. I'm going to do the math and say that was 1995.
That sounds about right.
Wow.
No, more like 93.
93.
Somewhere
Okay.
around there.
So what's going on? Is it chalkboards?
I was into like time-based performance that was kind of repetitive,
Durational?
ritualistic, and durational.
Does
Yes.
it wear the body out
So
though?
it was all over that blackboard by the time I was done, and it took about 7 or 8 hours of
Oh, really?
being in the space.
And
yeah.
physically afterwards, are you just like to
I was
hell with
covered
this?
with chalk.
And breathing. And,
It was like a Butoh performance period of my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just do you wear out the?
It's exhausting. You take
Yeah.
a little nap, you get up, you're just locked into your own mindset.
Where did you do this?
I did that in San Francisco.
Where in San Francisco?
Where was that?
Okay, never mind. At one of those cool alternative
Yes.
spaces that everybody wanted to show at, and then once it's closed, nobody remembers.
I think it was New Langton Arts. I
Langton-
can't remember.
New Langton Arts. Oh, that's
It wasn't that
okay.
alternative,
Okay.
yeah.
That was they had their don't
In
they,
those days.
They weren't Gagosian. I mean,
No.
geez, okay,
No.
help them out.
No.
So now so wait, Bay Area, but now you're in LA.
Well, I'm a New Yorker.
Whoa, man, this is the ping pong ball.
Yes.
Okay, so you were born and raised in New York?
I am, and then I did a lot of years on the Lower East Side in the little alternative art world of New York, downtown
Oh, wow.
New York. Yeah.
The glory days of the Lower East Side.
It was.
Isn't that what
Absolutely
inspired
was.
the play Rent?
I missed that.
You missed that?
think
I didn't
was
see it either,
Really
so-
not in that state because they were more like geared towards theater, it seemed. But yes, I was in the Lower East Side
You're
art world.
in the Lower East Side. And so, the Lower East Side now is kind of blowing up as like the
I
place to
don't
have a gallery.
recognize it. I go back and I'm like, I
Really?
can't really tell where I am. At night, it's very disorienting.
Because there's actually like, people spending money at night, not on the
it's like
corner buying heroin either.
nightclubs
Yeah.
and bars. And,
You just- it's
but
not-
It's still, I just was there and I remembered that it's still part of me. What can I
Yeah.
say?
So you were in San Francisco for a while?
I was in New York and then I went to graduate school in San Francisco to get out of the Lower East Side.
Just sick of it.
Ready for
And
change.
now, so let me ask you this. Why'd you leave? I mean, I keep hearing how great San Francisco is. I keep hearing how great the Bay Area is. Why would you ever want to leave?
I hear that. We used to hear that. When I moved here, I heard that a lot. It is. It's absolutely beautiful, and I do miss the natural beauty at your fingertips. But the art world is very insular and small.
Provincial,
and provincial.
tiny.
That's
yeah,
the word.
Very provincial.
So provincial.
You haven't paid your dues yet. You can't be in this show.
I paid the dues,
Yeah.
so I didn't really appreciate it
Yeah.
after a while.
But the clean air, you kind of get.
I like
the
the
clean
air.
air is pretty nice.
I do miss the air.
You go to Frisco for a week. It is hard to come back here and go.
It's not
Look,
that
I'm
bad.
smoking. I'm in LA. I don't have to buy cigarettes. So what are we looking at here?
So when I moved from San Francisco or Oakland actually, to Los Angeles, I felt literally uprooted. And the first year was really hard. And so all the work I did was me walking around in the streets trying to find roots and reroute myself, literally.
Reroute.
Yeah.
Not Route 66 though.
No.
No. So that's a real wood organic thing there? Not a.
Well, the process I do is a kind of transitional process between painting and photography. So really I'm scanning physical objects combined with transparent painting. And then I get them all together and print them on metal and then I paint the metal. So it really is literally neither painting or photography, it's its own media.
Man, there's just so many processes there. Oh, where you're gonna, that's a lot of extra work, don't you think? But you want to get what you want.
It.
You want to get what you want?
I really come out of a mixed media background, so it made sense to me.
Oh, okay, okay. So what are we looking at here?
Then I started looking up. I was really into the roots for a long time, and then I started looking up, and suddenly I realized there were these fabulous trees all over Los Angeles.
So this is an LA thing. So this is recent art. This is recent art. Okay. So the roots, and now the sky?
Now it's not. It's a kapok tree, it's called.
Kapok?
Kapok. You see it everywhere here. You have these pink flowers, and they bloom, and then they have these big, weird-looking bulbs, and inside the bulbs is this cotton, fluffy material that disperses the seeds, literally. And you see it. If you catch it on the right day, you see like cotton blowing in the air, and I did.
I don't have allergies, so I probably missed it.
You probably don't, but believe me, these trees are everywhere. They have thorns in the trunks.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, yes,
They're everywhere.
yes.
But and so I've ever since I fell in love with the material. It just was the perfect metaphor for me.
So is LA home?
LA is home.
LA's home.
But New York still kind of
You're a New Yorker
tugs at me.
Yeah.
But
you know, it's 17 degrees there today.
I was just there, and I was all prepared for winter, but it was really
They had a mild one, but today
lovely.
it's 17 degrees.
That makes more sense.
It's 68 degrees outside.
It's that March comes in as a lion.
March?
Goes out as a lamb.
Really? Okay,
That's what
I've never
they say
heard.
when you're from the East Coast, and it does. Usually.
Really? It's a harsh beginning, and then there's a blizzard on the first day of spring, and then it mellows out. Yeah. Yeesh. What about April?
Don't get me started. I actually miss those seasons.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, see, okay. I'm an LA native, and I just like climate. I prefer climate to weather. So, let's keep it even. So, and how big is this piece?
It's 24 by 36.
Now, you're so based in this kind of naturalism, and yet there may be many people who walk in and just assume this is an abstract painting.
Right.
So do you want to give the viewer that much freedom?
I like giving them that much freedom.
Really?
But if they look hard, they can see that it's really about subject matter and content. But I'm interested in painting, and I like that effect, that they can't define what I'm doing, and they're not really sure what they're looking at. So,
and again, what kind of paint is this?
Well, now I work with this very crafty new paint that paints on metal.
What's it called?
It's called...
Don't give away any. If you don't give away a secret, and you don't want people like catching up to you, you're ahead of the game.
I found a secret ingredient.
You found a secret ingredient?
With it, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Is it toxic?
I don't know that yet.
Okay. So, well, let's see what else you got. Oh, wow. Ooh, this
so
is
that
fun.
really is the kapok tree. So you can recognize the flowers, the petals.
Wow,
and that was when
wow.
I was really dissecting it and combining it with other things like bones and seeds. And a lot of this is seed and
this is on metal.
Based. They're on metal.
So this is these are printed images on metal, and then you've painted the metal.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And what's this one called?
This is called kapok seeds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A really inventive title for that one, and it's big. It was like a 48 by 36, I think. Piece.
What kind of metal?
It's aluminum.
Aluminum. That's lighter.
It's not.
Aluminum's lighter.
It's light.
No. Richard Serra, he can have the steel.
He can have the
Stick
steel.
to the light stuff. Copper. You ever painted on copper?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm interested.
Okay. It's a good time to buy because the metal prices are low.
I will look into that.
Buy the copper now.
Good advice.
And then if you don't, then you're making, and then you could sell some for and get the money back.
Recycle it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the metals market. Aluminum is kind of stable.
Yeah.
You know, when they first found aluminum, when they first discovered it, they thought it was a precious metal, and there was this market. It went like it was more expensive than gold and all that. And then this is like the late 19th century,
really
and then it crashed because they go, oh no, this stuff we just discovered it, but it's everywhere.
But it's thinner than you think. I mean, I can drop these. When I first started doing it, I loved it because I hate framing and I hate glass and I hate plexi, but I love the feel of metal. But I dropped a couple of them, and they do bend.
Oh, really?
So I may end up framing the metal.
Now, so do you like metal music? I just had to ask. No Black Sabbath in your CD collection?
No,
do you have CDs? I mean, everybody's online now.
I
so.
still have some CDs,
CDs?
I must admit.
What's the most metal you're into?
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's a hard, like the Beatles? Like Helter Skelter is it? That's
okay,
it?
that would be good.
That's it? That's it? That's it? Thank you, Paul. No more! We don't need any more.
No, my ears can't handle that.
And what year, can't handle me yelling or can't handle either? So what year is this?
This is a year and a half ago.
Okay, so
Whatever it is. They're all
okay.
recent.
You've been in LA, but you've been in LA, and yet you know everybody. We're all hanging out, right?
I don't know everybody.
You don't know everybody.
No,
Who do you want to get to know?
There's some people.
There's some
would
people?
be very interesting to get to know.
So you had a show open last night,
I
right?
did.
We're taping this March 15th, 2017, and so on March 4th, 2017, where did you have a show open?
Noisky Projects, a wonderful little mysterious gallery. See, people don't quite know of it yet, but it's down an alley off of Hollywood Boulevard. And
Wow.
It was a show called Hex On, Hex Off.
Did you need a password to get into this?
You would think so.
Yes.
It was a very mysterious show about mystical properties in art, and Sean Noisky, I think Sean's last name is Noisky, curated it.
So the owner of the gallery curated a show about, now, are you into the mystical geometry of, the sacred geometry of mystical metals? Or are you an alchemist?
I was hesitant to define myself that way, but I definitely am interested in transformative processes.
The alchemy of metal?
Will not resist.
Okay. I don't want to talk about any spooky stuff.
Okay. Nothing to.
So can we see the next artwork,
Yeah.
please? Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh. So this is, again, the roots, but I started transforming the roots and crystallizing the matter. So I'm literally like dipping the tips into borax solutions and growing things inside this same cloud metaphor, which is the inner workings of the kapok tree, how it disperses its seeds.
Are you worried about like a chemical OSHA inspector in your studio saying, sorry, you can't have all these chemicals around? No?
No, I like playing, and I do. I guess it's a kind of alchemical research for me.
Do you consider, I mean, with your background in performance art, you're making these, I mean, is there a bit of a performative nature to what you're doing as you're making this?
Not quite yet.
No? Is it still mostly process?
I don't really want to perform, but I also have a background in experimental film and video, and that does interest me to bring that back inside my work. I haven't done it yet.
Experimental film and video. That means none of it's on Netflix, right?
Not Netflix, but it's out there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's out there, all right. So when did you get into that?
Those were the Lower East Side years where I collaborated with a partner and made a lot of my own work. And then even my early work in San Francisco, it all dealt with abortion footage.
Abortion of abortions taking place?
Not quite, but it really dealt with late-term pregnancies and abortions and fetuses and all kinds of dark and difficult things that got me in lots of trouble.
Whoa.
So, and then I got pregnant, and that was the end of that.
Okay. So you've moved on from, I mean, that's very political work, right?
It was.
Yeah?
It got me in a lot of hot water.
What
yes.
years was this?
I'm not very good with the years.
Culture wars? Late 80s?
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s.
Jesse Helms era? That whole thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, it's still a very difficult issue and totally unresolved. And, there's a whole new crop of younger women artists dealing with it. Yeah. I admire it, the courage.
Man, that takes a lot of strength.
I'm on the other side of it now.
Yeah?
I can't get pregnant again.
So, you brought that up, not me.
Okay, sorry.
Gentleman doesn't ask. So, and one last picture here.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
So I have a new show coming up in Lancaster in this big show about the desert that Andy has curated.
Andy Campagnone.
Yes.
She was a guest on Modern Art Blitz 10 or 12 episodes ago.
Isn't she marvelous?
Oh God, we filled a whole hour. She could have been like 2 hours. Well, we just gabbed.
She's wonderful.
I think we were just talking about stuff. I mean, I'm worried about what we said because we were just old buddies, so.
Well, Kim Stringfellow, it seems, got a Guggenheim to do a whole project about the Mojave Desert. And she's kind of taken over the museum, and there's several of us, including a few people you've interviewed, who are participating.
Alumni.
The next show.
Our next show, we have a guest that's going to be in the show with you?
No, the next show at the museum.
The next show at MOA. What date does that open? May? It opens in May?
Yeah, the third weekend in May. I don't really know the date. Sorry. I'm not good with the dates.
You've got a full date. Well, Aline Mare, thank you for joining us on Modern Art Blitz.
My pleasure.
It was a blast and great to look at this great art. We'll be back right after this.
Cut.
I'm not frozen. Hey, you got your microphone.